Hey guys, Gandalf0987, and I really wanted to make a new video because I've got a bunch of good deals on some really cool Sega Genesis games. A whole bunch of them that are titles I've been looking for. These are games that seem to be going up in value and are highly collectible. And since I decided to collect for the Sega Genesis, I was really happy to find all of them, basically all of these at a game store recently. So that was really exciting because the prices were amazing. First off, I'm going to start off with my latest stuff, or the earliest stuff I got, however you want to look at it. I got these two from a guy on eBay, and he's selling them separately. But he gave me a deal on them. So for Gargoyles, it came with this cool little case. Here's the game. The game's in really nice condition. I have played it, and Gargoyles is amazing, to say the least. This is one of the most spectacular, best looking, most fun games I've ever had or ever played on the Sega Genesis. It's just amazing. The music is awesome. The stages are really fun to play through. The control is spot on. You can double jump. Just a little wear up there in the cartridge, but basically in excellent condition. He sold me this for I think $21 for this and the case. The case is just a printout on paper, but it's pretty good quality, pretty sharp for the artwork, and the case is in nice shape. So that was awesome, and he gave me a deal on this, so I thought I'd get it. This is known as one of probably the worst games on the N64, but I wanted to have it in my collection because I've never played through it, and I have played it a little bit, and I wanted to just play through the game, and I kind of enjoy trying out all the weapons. So not a great game, but very cool case, very neat. This is the PAL version of the case actually, which I thought was funny. The cart has a little sticky on the bottom, but it's in nice shape. It works fine. He gave me that for $17. And then on Amazon, I got iNinja. I used to have this in my collection. I don't remember selling it, but I don't have it anymore. So I wanted to go buy it and pick it up again. So I was lucky to find this excellent condition copy for like $6 on Amazon. This is Crash Twinsanity. This is like new, and this was only $8 on eBay, and I didn't have it with my Crash collection. So all I have to get now is Crash Nitro card on the Xbox to have all the Crash Bandicoot games. I'm going to save the Sega Genesis games for last. This is a DS I bought. It came with Pokemon Red, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. Unfortunately, they were knockoff counterfeit cartridges. Not only that, but they didn't even work. This is in really nice condition. The seller also included Guitar Hero, which was pointless because it didn't have the piece that goes in the Game Boy Advance slot for you to be able to play it. But she did include Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes, which I played a little bit and is actually kind of fun. I also had to buy a new stylus for it because the stylus was missing. But I didn't pay that much for it, so she said that it helps out her family, and she has 2 boys, so I didn't mind giving her the money even though the cartridges didn't work. I didn't bother texting her back and telling her, these aren't real cartridges or whatever. I just didn't bother with it. It's just sad to me how many Pokemon cartridges for the Game Boy are out there that are fakes, and they look like the real thing. I thought they were the real thing from the picture, and they look really close to the real cartridges, but they're not. Unfortunately, a lot of counterfeit and Chinese cartridges have gone out there. The real problem with them is they're not original and that they don't save properly. So just be aware of that and know what you're looking for. I found this. I went to a game store near me. It's called CD Game Exchange, and they have great prices. They probably have the best prices of any store around where I live. They seem to be lower than online and lower than any stores in the area, and just all around excellent prices. This was $5, and for Konami Arcade Hits, Konami Classics, that's a steal because this is a $20 game or more. It seems like online. This is an excellent game. It's got some arcade hits I've never played, like Puyon and trying to think, some martial arts game. Some games on here already had, like Scramble, which are on Konami Arcade Advance for the Game Boy Advance. This is not a new pickup, but this is Super Monkey Ball Jr. and I've been playing this like crazy. It is a ton of fun. The mini games are amazing. I'm gonna have to do a review of this because this is an excellent game. Anyway, I'll move on to the Genesis games. They had so many, and the prices were amazing. I'm gonna see if I can remember the prices for all these. This was $4 or $5. This is the cart only of Alien 3. It's kind of hard to find. Paid $4 for that. I've got a cart only. This is Thunder Fox. It's a little bit worn. It's got some sticker damage there. The top's pretty good. Shape overall, a little bit sticky. This was only $4. Thunder Fox is getting harder and harder to find. Let me see. Two of these are from a different store. This was $12, but gosh, it's Robocop versus Terminator. I played this when I first played the Sega Genesis console at a store called Hills back in the day, and this blew me away. I mean, it was so violent, and the music was amazing, and the graphics. I mean, I still love this game. I've been wanting to find this, and for $12 for the cartridge, yeah, heck yeah, I'll pay it. That was a great price. I had to pick this up. It's in great shape. Awesome deal. I thought about this one because it has some label damage there. But when looking up the prices and the rarity of this game, for $4 for this cart, I had to get it. Back to the Future Part 3. I don't know if it's any good or not. This is Target Earth. I looked at it, the prices, and I played it, and it's a really fun game. This was only $5 for this game. So that was awesome. This is another $5 game, Battle Squadron. Kind of hard to find. In excellent condition, the label is. It's a shooter. It's not bad. The prices are definitely more than $5. I know that. And probably the best one there. This was $15, but this is a game that a lot of people are wanting. A lot of people are looking for. This is called Haunting, starring Polterguy. Some people just call this Polterguy. This is a funny, awkward little different game published by Electronic Arts of all people. It's a little bit dark, a little bit comedy, where you're a ghost and you basically haunt these people in their house by moving around. And I haven't really played it. I think you set up traps or move furniture and do things to just creep them out, and that's the main idea behind the game. This game has been going up in value lately. I'm not sure why, to be honest. Really hard to find. A complete copy of this will probably be $65 or more. A cart only of this, you may be able to find it for $25, but nowadays it's kind of hard. So I was so excited to find that. These are from a different store called Games Galore, which I know the owner, and he's a really nice guy, and he has, for the most part, he has pretty good prices. Now this one I had my eye on for a while. This is No Escape, and the reason I bought it is I really like the movie No Escape, and I have been waiting to find the cartridge of this to play it, because I didn't want to play in the emulator. I wanted to play the real thing. And this cart was only $4, and this game goes for about 10 online. So for 4 I had to get it. It's in great shape. Plus it's a Psygnosis title, so I love Psygnosis games. Now I wanted to get something else while I was there, and I saw this, and it was only $5. It's called Bubba Sticks. Apparently it's designed by Core, the people who designed the original Tomb Raider. And Bubblicious Bubblegum promotes this game. Surprisingly enough, this goes for $8, I think, or more online. This was $5, and I played it, and it's a cool game. I mean, it has sharp graphics. It has interesting gameplay where your character, he's kind of like a hillbilly type guy, and he has this stick. It's like a magic stick, and it looks like just a branch off a tree, and he can put it into like the sides of the hillsides and stuff in order to jump onto the stick to get up to the platforms and stuff. But he can also throw the stick like a boomerang or something to hit the enemies. It's really fun and interesting and different, and I'm just really glad I found it because it's really cool. So I got all these Sega Genesis games. I didn't pay that much, so I'm really excited about all that. Oh, one more thing I forgot to show you guys. I have Load Runner. I found this on eBay. This is it came with a dust sleeve, and the manual and the game cart itself, which are in great shape. This was $14 altogether, which is pretty good for the manual. So, but that's the last thing to show you guys. I'm excited to find all these. They actually have more games there I'm going to pick up because their prices are amazing. Hope you enjoyed my pickups. Whenever I have time, I'll make another video. God bless you all, and I'll see you next time.